Hey there, guys and gals. I'm coming to you from Fort Worth today. The abandoned Butler projects close to downtown Fort Worth. This place opened in 1940, and in 2017 they decided to do something different. They sent a lot of the residents out to other places. They had kind of a lottery system to see where they were going to go, and from what I've read and seen, a lot of these folks here are in better places, and that's great for them, because this is as you'll see, this place it's in the middle of Fort Worth, but it's isolated. I know that sounds weird. There's highways all around here, but it's almost like you're in a little town, which there's nothing wrong with little towns. I love those. But when this is all you know, sometimes you know how it can be. It can be a little Peyton's place. And it's just hard to grow up in a situation like this. But I'm going to show you some of the things here. It's a humid day. I'm trying to beat the rain. It's supposed to come back. But you're going to see all these buildings are identical, exactly alike. There's not a lot of different things going on here. And you're going to hear me mention that a few times. It's going to get repetitive, much like the environment here is repetitive. But there was a lot of good people here, and they've got a lot of good stories. And, you know, they got a lot of fun memories, but they've moved on. Everybody's gone. And I think in this case, that's a good thing. But guys, let's get out here and see what we can see. Yeah, they had so many things here. Like, look at this sign. Library. There's the office, the child care, administrative buildings. There's a pit bull over there, I think. A part pit bull. All right, don't pay attention to me. All right, well, like I said, they had a lot of stuff here. So walking to the store is not really an option here. Anything like that. But I kind of wanted to get a look at this building. This is one of the few things you'll see that's, I guess, different looking. It's the same style of build, but it was the library. And right over here, you're going to see the part of the freeway. In some of the articles I read, they called it landlocked. That this place was landlocked, and that is what it is. It's true. There's these stairs here. They just lead down towards, I guess this would be a good way to get to school, the high school over there. And this is the school most of these kids went to. It was a high school. According to this plaque here, it says it was the first free public school for black students. And at some point it was turned into an elementary school. And now it's some type of academy. But here's the school. I mean, it's an old school, nice school. But you can overlook over there. You'll see where we were. We'll see where all the housing was over there. So everything was just here. They didn't go far for school. And this also gives you a little better look of, you know, the highways that surrounded this, freeways. One thing that's definitely a running theme here is the you know, the clothes wires. The wires aren't there, but the posts are still there. I don't guess they had a washer and dryer hook up in there. I don't know for sure, but for pretty much all these to have them, you got to think there's the cable still on this one. But they do bring back a lot of memories, though. Just looking at these clotheslines. I remember when I was a kid having to always go out and get them. My grandma would, you know, me and my cousin would always fight. Okay, I got them last time, you got them this time. I'd go out there and pull all the towels down, put them in the basket. And then we'd have to hang them sometimes too. And man, I'd get so scared. Any kid would back then, especially. You'll know what I'm talking about if you did this. You look out the window and you see one is on the ground. No matter what, it's your fault, right? But I remember getting so like annoyed that I had to do that. But on a personal note, if I could have my grandma tell me that one more time, man, I'd give anything, $1 billion, just to see her and relive that experience. I miss her a lot. She's been gone a long time, but this really kind of brings back that memory. Okay, like I was saying on the video when I was walking around showing you guys everything, I just couldn't, there's so much here that I couldn't possibly walk and you know, give you the best of an idea about how enormous this place actually is. Outskirts of it now, coming up on the football field. And they still have the track around the field's actually still in pretty good shape. Even riding a bike around here as a kid would be monotonous, just seeing the same thing over and over and over. You know, even as a kid, let's say you got a bike for Christmas or your birthday or something, you're basically just riding around in this bubble because it's highways everywhere. Everywhere you go, so it's got to mess with your psyche. You know, you're not really seeing anything different, especially as a kid. You know, when you're a kid, you're so full of imagination. You know, the possibilities seem endless, but when you see the same thing over and over, it takes its toll. Everything is boarded up. Every single one of these. Just rows and rows of each one of these apartments boarded up. I think they described them as I don't want to say townhomes, but it was colonial housing, something like that. But a few satellites and stuff like that here, but other than that, it is just all dead out here. Yeah, giving you an up close look here of the satellites and just everything. Everything's shut down. If you look at old photos up top, they used to have the AC units up there. You could still see the apartment numbers, 1300 right there. But just to look over there, there's downtown Fort Worth. It's just right there. But without a car, it's going to be really dangerous to get there. You know, walking or riding a bike like we were talking about. There's the center of everything over there, the playground. And you look way out there towards the highway lights. You can see it's just locked in here. Well, guys, it looks like the sun is setting on the Butler projects in more ways than one, I guess you could say. A lot of people, you know, loved it here, and a lot of people were ready to leave. You know, in the end, I think everybody's ready to leave. It's that old saying, the devil you know is better than the one you don't know, right? We're all kind of afraid of change somewhat. But I think it's going to be better for everybody. You know, you know, calling something a project, we're all projects, right? You know, we're always under construction. We're always projects. We're always trying to get better. That's what everybody's trying to do. It's what we all want. Whatever they do with this place next, I hope they keep the name the Butler. You know, he was a first African-American teacher here in Fort Worth. You know, and back then people were doing things not for likes, not for, you know, for social media, anything like that. He wanted to do better for his family. He wanted to do better for his community. And in the end, he did. So I really would like to see this, whatever they decide to do with it, whatever city project, anything, leave it the Butler projects. That's fine too. Because like I said, everything's always a project, constantly working, constantly changing, hoping for the best. Well, I better get out of here, guys. And we will see you on down the line.